Okay, girl, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chrissy. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I will be going over my November fragrance tray. So if you want to see what I'll be wearing for the month of November, keep watching. Okay, girl, so like I said, this is my November fragrance tray. Typically in November, it is cool. It is, nice breezy weather, especially at night. I don't know, for some reason in the daytime, girl, where I live, it's been a little warm in the daytime, but we're starting to feel the temperatures change. We're definitely seeing the leaves change. Just that time of year, people pulling out their Ugg boots, girl, cardigans. We are ready. So many of my fragrances will be that warm scent, warm notes, as you'll see as we go throughout. I do have a few little random ones in here just in case the temperature does not give what it's supposed to give in November. But anyway, I'm not going to ramble too much. Let's go ahead and get in the first one, and it is going to be Angel Share by Guerlain. If you know, you know. This, I'm pulling up the notes as always. This is one of those warm, cozy, boozy cognac scents. Typically, I wear this one at night because it definitely gives RBE. It is a heavy hitter. I don't overspray this. I give this a good 2 to 3 sprays, and that is it. It is very long lasting. I wear it for hours and no issues. It still smells the same as when I first apply it, especially at night when the wind is blowing. It just gives such that chef's kiss for me personally. Again, like I said, I don't overspray this one because it is a heavy hitter, and I do feel like overspraying can, give me a headache. Not necessarily worry about nobody else, girlfriend, but give me a headache if I overspray. Some of the notes in this fragrance is cognac, of course, cinnamon, tonka bean. I love a good tonka bean this time of year. Vanilla, praline, sandalwood, and candied almond. It is blended to perfection. It is so good. I love it. If I do wear it during the daytime, I try to wear it if I'm going somewhere, or I have, again, I work in corporate America, so if I have a presentation, it definitely gives me that extra boost of confidence, make me feel good, make me feel real sexy. This is a great date night fragrance. Girl, now wherever you wear it, that's your business, but for me, it's a really good date night fragrance, especially if your partner is into those boozy cognac scents. And then the caramel, or candied almond, note is very smooth, so it just smells so good. I love it. Just like many fragrances, it ain't for everybody, but it is for me. I have 2 bottles. I was actually gifted one, and then I purchased one, so I'm not trying to part ways with this scent anytime soon. When I run out of these 2, I'll definitely be re-ing up. So, and I'm definitely rambling like I said I wasn't gonna do, but the bottle even puts you in the mind of a nice bourbon. The glass, just it gives you that mindset. So yes, love it. This is the first one on my tray for the month of November. The next one is going to be Tiziana Terrenzi Kir. The bottle, just grand. This one, it's so good. It is classified as a fruity fragrance. I definitely can agree with that. However, it definitely gives me a little bit of musk as well. Long lasting, great performance. I don't typically overspray this one either. I may go 3 to 4. And so you probably thinking, girl, how many times do you, what do you consider overspraying? It just almost, it never ends. But anyway, back to the fragrance. I love this one. This one for me is a great transition from day into night. I wear this to work, in the workplace. I wear this date night. I wear this with my girls. I wear this on vacation. It is such a good, just multi-purpose scent, if you will. I love the bottle. Some of the notes are going to be passion fruit, pear, raspberry, vanilla, patchouli, and sandalwood, and musk. So definitely, for me on the dry down, the sandalwood, obviously the musk, pulls through a little bit more. The fruits that I typically get from this one is going to be the peach, the raspberry a little bit, and a little bit of the passion fruit. It just depends on sometimes when I'm blending, like as far as like a body oil or a body butter, what pulls through. But when I tell you, I always get a compliment on all of these fragrances, but this one in particular, I typically get stopped and I'm asked like, what are you wearing? Because the sillage is performs so well on this fragrance. I could be gone and somebody's like, wait, what are you wearing? And obviously I let them know. It is cost per wear for me. I definitely feel like the performance is there. This time of year, even though it has a lot of the fruity notes and we're like, well, that should probably be spring, summer. That's fine too. I just feel like this time of year is definitely gonna shine through a little bit more. Again, I'm all for summer fragrances, but the fall, winter time for me is when I feel like I get the most wear or scent trail from my fragrances, and this one is no different. So anyway, it is Kirke by Tiziana Terrenzi on my fragrance tray for November. I feel like I always bring this fragrance out this time of year, so it's no different. It is going to be Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. This is an OG fragrance. I so hate that this is not in production anymore for whatever reason. I mean, the bottle is just so good. This is a floral fragrance. A lot of people classify this as like a dark rose fragrance. Possibly. It's so unique. It's such a unique scent. I feel like this time of year, again, I'm going to probably say that for every fragrance, this is when I'm going to wear this. I'm not going to wear this in the hot, sweltering heat, outdoors, like doing all the things. No. This is a very warm, cozy scent that I could wear in the daytime / at night. Again, just like the other two fragrances, 2 or 3 sprays, and girl, I am good. I don't need a whole lot of this. I don't want a whole lot of this on. Sometimes I pair it with something a little bit more light, and then just to play like off the bat, I'll balance it a little bit, but it really doesn't need a pair, but that's just what I do sometimes. A very short list of notes is going to be rose, vetiver, and geranium. Definitely the vetiver is in here. If you're not a vetiver girl, this is not going to be the fragrance, or guy, whoever is watching, this is not going to be the fragrance for you. However, I don't typically say blind buy. I won't say blind buy because it is so unique. You have to smell this. And like I said, unfortunately, I don't even know of another fragrance that equates to this one or like a dupe or anything like that. If you know one, put it in the comments for our friends so they can go check it out and see if this would be something that they would have been interested in, or if it's on the resale market, they can grab it. I haven't seen it or seen one that reminds me of this fragrance specifically, but it's almost one like I would want to wear. I don't know when I'm gonna get married, girl. However, but this could be something considered like a wedding, bachelorette, something to do with a wedding fragrance, because I love it so much. But it's a dark fragrance. It's very moody for a fragrance. But anyway, I love this. I'm glad I can pull this back out. It is starting to get cool. It is starting to feel like fall. It's looking like fall. It just ain't feeling like fall 100%. But at some point this month, I will have this on. So very excited to wear this one again. Okay, so this one is a little bit different from the other ones I just talked about, and it is going to be Valentino Vol Vita. If you know, you know. This one is one of my, I consider, feminine, very feminine fragrances. It is blended so well. It is considered a floral fragrance, or an oriental floral fragrance to be exact. Some of the notes in this one: mandarin orange, bergamot, orange blossom, gardenia, tonka bean musk, sandalwood. I smell all of it. When I tell you, it is so perfect. Like I mentioned previously, again, the weather is not playing very fair. I mean, it is what it is. We will continue to move on. I definitely feel like this is one of my daytime, not even feel, I know this is a daytime fragrance for me. It will even transition into the night if you really wanted it to. You could pair it probably with one of the ones that I mentioned, or the other two that I'm going to talk about. It can really stand on its own. I definitely know for sure daytime. And this one for me is getting up, going out, running an errand for the day, like spending a day out, hanging out, a Sunday fun day type of scent. Just a nice daytime scent because it performs so well. It lasts long on me. The dry down is impeccable for it to be a Valentino fragrance. That's probably one of my favorite fragrances or fragrance houses. Valentino, they blend so well. But anyway, I can see me wearing this from today until the end of November, just nonstop. It could be a signature fragrance for me this month. Just saying, if you have this, then you know. But let me know what else you pair this with, because I do want to continue to have this in rotation for the months to come because I like it / love it so much. So this one, you will be like, girl, again, I don't know, many of these fragrances I'm talking about, you don't have to apply a lot for it to do what it needs to do. It does the job, no problem. For me, on me, mix it with a good body oil, and you are good to go for the day, okay? Now, do you need to reapply when you're going to transition into the night? Of course. That should just be what you do anyway. In my opinion, that's what I do. If I'm going to transition, I'm definitely going to reapply in the afternoon / evening, and it is still going to do everything it was doing earlier that day plus more. So, love this one. Again, this may be the only one, maybe one more, where I truly feel like this one is kind of like not the norm from the other ones that I talked about, but one that I was specifically kind of geared towards my daytime fragrance. Okay, so this next one is Guerlain Jazmin Wisp. Oh my God. It is considered a fruity, floral, gourmand fragrance, and that is exactly what I get from this fragrance. When I tell you long lasting 12 plus hours, and I say 12 plus hours because after you take off your clothes, it is still in your clothes. it is going to linger. It is so, even though I say fruity floral, if you're not truly into florals, I'm not gonna say you're gonna pick that up a ton, but it is so good. So here are the notes: mandarin orange, grapefruit, passion fruit, white flowers, peach, coconut, vanilla, tonka bean, and amber. Wow. Just wow. It is so, again, for me, daytime fragrance, great transition. If I'm going somewhere after hours, a happy hour, or hanging out, whatever the case may be, I'm okay with wearing this in the daytime into the night. It is such a great performer around people. I, again, don't feel like this is one where I need to go crazy. It does the job. It does the job so well. I love this fragrance. It is, for me, it's considered like a daytime heavy hitter, which I don't have a ton. I do have a ton. I take that back. One of many of my daytime heavy hitters that I'm just like, ooh, this time of year. A lot of people say they wear it in the summertime, but I don't. I reserve it for mainly the fall, winter. If I do, I wear it like at the end of the summer months. I don't typically go out the gate in 100 degrees wearing this. That's just me. But now, right now, this moment, today in November, most definitely. So I love this one. If you have it, let me know if you pair it with anything to kind of give it an even longer play, make it smell a little bit different. If not, girl, that's your business. But yes, I love this one. I'm excited to bring this one back out for this month. Okay, so my last fragrance, I'll talk about this one a little bit more in another video, but it is going to be Initio. For greatness, I just had to take a minute because look at this bottle. Can we just get into the detail? Like, yes, amazing. Love the bottle. It is unisex. It definitely can be worn by a male or a female. It does not matter. The notes are going to be saffron, lavender, patchouli, and musk. If you want compliments, if you want something long lasting, if you want something that gives you heavy hitter, RBE, makes you feel even more beautiful, more sexy, insert whatever word you want. This one for me, oh my God. Oh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. And I feel like it's a saffron. I don't have many fragrances with saffron, but just everything blended together. So good, so seductive. This for me is particularly a date night fragrance. I haven't worn it like in the daytime, out anywhere. I will give it a go, give a nice little spin somewhere. But at night, this is what you need, okay? This is, especially for the price, the cost per wear is 100% there. Again, it's like probably all of the fragrances that I mentioned, super long lasting. It is a strong, bold scent. So if you're not into that, just maybe not, but it's a oud. So the name, it says oud for greatness, and it is definitely great. It is so good. So yes, this is my last fragrance that will be on my November trade, and I'm so excited. Again, you will hear about this fragrance in another video, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail. That's why I'm trying to pull back on just like excitement a little bit, but it's so good. It is so good. Again, if you want to hear the story about this fragrance, check out my upcoming video on my most recent fragrance purchases, so you'll see that there. But again, 10s across the board, 5 stars, 0 complaints on this one. Okay, girl, that brings us to the end of this video. If you have made it to the end, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you're wearing for the month of November. If you have any of these fragrances, let me know when you're going to wear it, how you're going to wear it. Are you going to pair it with anything? If not, girl, that's your business. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, girl, talk to you later.